We have taken on a bit of a challenge in the workshop this time. This BMW 1 Series was recovered in from another garage with faults on the dash that they couldn't figure out. It's been lying up for the best part of a year, and it was at another garage before them. So being me, I like a challenge, and I told them to bring it to me. It was pretty clear from I opened the door that there had been something living rent-free in here. I got to work, removed the front passenger seat, the rear bench, cleaned it all up a bit. I didn't want to be working around the mould and mess that was left. Scanned the ECU, there was about 30 faults with the car, all electrical, but a lot of them were relating to the FEM module, or the front electric module. I removed the side trim to expose it, had a little nosy around, and it wasn't long before I spotted some damage. As you can see here, the carpet is all chewed up, all down the side, right into the back foot, passenger foot carpet. Mould everywhere, and even in centre console, the handbrake gaiter was just bulging with foam and chewed up bits. You'll see later in the video, this whole centre console is absolutely stuffed. It is brimmed full. You can see through there how bad it is. A couple of wee bits and pieces obviously from the driver that has fell down, but for the most part it's the furry friends. Airbag module, yep, it looks a bit worse for wear. So yeah, I just got to stripping out the center section, center console, just try and clean everything up, expose as much wires as I can, see what damage is done, and obviously get the car cleaned up. No point in leaving any sort of trace behind. And it actually didn't smell, thankfully. It was mouldy, but it didn't smell of anything. Look at the state of that. I was absolutely ram-packed. It's mad how they can get into every sort of wee crevice. You think that, it's maybe sealed off, but they managed to get at it. Look at the amount of it. So, needless to say, the Hoover was packed. I think I had emptied it a couple of times, just even for the front passenger section alone. There's a wee wire we found. Not sure where it goes to just yet, but we'll figure that out. We're just going to start from the passenger footwell, work our way around the back quarter and back into the tail lights, just expose, see if there's any wires cut, work our way around the boot, floor. We'll be stripping out the full interior to give it a full clean up. So just get all the mould out, but we'll be hoovering all the mess up as we go along. There's Torque, and she's smelt something. She's wondering what's going on. So yeah, we've got it a bit cleaned up, a bit better. Still a bit grimy, but I think that's like coffee spills, chocolate, whatever it may be. But for the most part, that's a lot better than what it was. We'll just have to check the airbag module to see if there's no fault codes in it. Obviously, that can stay as it looks. Cosmetically, it doesn't look good, but if it's working in the inside, that's all we'll want. But yeah, we'll go through it all and see. I think I had to remove the handbrake lever itself to get the back carpet out a bit further in another clip here. You can see the back quarters all overflowing as well, so every pocket, every crevice is just full. They've been everywhere. It's just trying to figure out how much damage has actually been done. So that's what we're going to get into. We're going to strip the interior out bit by bit and expose it. So let's get to it. I'll do a wee bit of talking in this wee clip, just explaining everything. I'm probably gonna stop the narration and hand it over to the other me. We'll take the carpet out anyway, assess the situation underneath the carpet, clean it all up obviously, fix anything that we have spotted. So under the center console I found these wee bits of wire, brown, yellow, blue, so we'll have to look exactly where they've came from. There is that wee brown one has came from here. Again, I don't necessarily know where the hell it goes just yet, but we'll figure it out. And the other ones, the yellow, the blue, everything, we're gonna have to find where it's came from, whether it's actually came from anywhere in here or if it's came down from this front electronical module. As you can see, in the first one of the other wee clips, there is a couple of wires broke up here, maybe twisted, and then it's actually, so you see a green one broke off right there, and then just at the bottom of that same plug, I'll get in for quicker or closer, it's actually nipped off at the plug itself. Focus there. So it's actually chewed off right at the plug, so we'll have to look into seeing if we can repin that particular wire, or if I can get like an offcut of a wire from a scrapyard, sort of resolder and fix it that way. But yeah, it's been lying up for a long time. As you can see, mould is everywhere. It's been at 2 garages, and yeah, nobody has fixed it, and I think the last garage just didn't even want to look at it, so I have taken it on and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we have the carpet pulled back. I couldn't get the carpet fully out at the front, which I would like to. It works in and all in and around the dash there, so I pulled it back as best as I can. You can see the damage. Okay, this car's been ripped apart by the wee shits. Just to let me into the front electric module a bit better, I've hoovered it all out, give me a better idea, and we can see a couple of chewed wires. There's a green one, there's a brown one, a blue, a lot of different ones. And once I have got this hoovered out, I can see, if you can see down in there, this wee end there, I'll let it focus on it. So I'm sure that is a part of this chewed up mess. So what I'll do is I'll strip all this out, try and get the wires exposed as best as possible, and just go one by one fixing the wires. Any wire that I've seen, this over here, I'll try and do what I can with the door, and then we'll go to the center console, we'll fix the wires, we'll go onto the computer, we'll start clearing fault codes, rescanning it, see what's cleared, see what comes back, see what lights is on the dash, what lights is off the dash, and it's really just go from there. It's a bloody mess, but we'll get it. Okay, so that's the first bit of wiring stitched back together. So we've done obviously soldered everything, heat shrunk it, and then heat shrunk it all together. And these two wires are separately, they're all twisted together, so if you can wires. We've had to put a piece into this one. Focus. We've had to put a wee extension piece into this one. This is going to be the tricky one right here. So you can see it's actually right at the plug. Don't know what I'm going to do about that just yet. I might have to take it all apart and see if I can repin it. And obviously that is, again, I believe another can wire. But we'll see. I think that's everything that's been chewed up at this side. Excuse me. Once we'll get it put back together, I'll have to just scan the codes again, see what sort of faults we're left with, and then possibly go digging a bit more. But yeah, I'll see what I can do with these and come back. We are now fully stitched up and back together. I think that's all the wires that have been chewed down this side. What I need to do now is I need to take this carpet up, hoover all the mess that's underneath here, inspect it and see if we've got any more, and we'll just keep working ourselves. We'll just keep working our way around each corner. I do think, going by the computer fault codes in here in this corner, I think the bastards have chewed up some wires going to the ABS sensor. We've got a open B plus fault code for that, and a couple of invalid signal codes for it, so I definitely will have to look in that corner. But for now I'm going to finish hoovering up this corner, lift up this and see what mess is in there, and yeah, pop that back down again. Load of wires fixed under there. This was all full of foam and shit and piss. This is the back quarter, filled in there. Wires chewed here. Fucking mold everywhere. Nice. Mold absolutely fucking everywhere. Why do I take this shit up? Even up at the fucking OBD2 port. So this is where we're at the minute on Project BMW Rat House Edition. So obviously back seats out, quarters out, back floor out, everything hoovered. Just needs a good wipe down before we go any further. I can't really get the front carpet out. It will either mean cutting it here or here even, sorry, or else taking the dice out. I don't really fancy doing that, but I might just lift up this side, check everything as far as the gearbox tunnel, make sure that's all good, and try and do the same with the driver's side. Lift it up, clean it all obviously, and check and make sure whatever wires is all good that way. Come over to the driver's side. You can see the absolute mess of everything right up in underneath there. Again, I need to check all that. It's even in the OBD port, stuffed right in, so all plastics is going to have to come out and everything cleaned again. I'm hoping that I can lift this carpet, check any bit of wiring that's around there. I'll take off obviously the kick panels, which I have done here, well, sort of half off, but I'll take it off fully, check all the wires in underneath there. Fingers crossed, don't have to go underneath the dash. Come to the back, there's wires chewed here. This was all full of foam. There doesn't seem to be any wires chewed up here. Down in here, again, full of foam, full of crap, piss. Down in there, again, is filled. That's the driver's side rear quarter. It doesn't look to be any more wires done there. I want to take all this stuff out of the boot, put it into boxes, remove all the plastics from that side, from the passenger side, and see, just get every bit of evidence of mouse, rat, family, fucking clan, whatever, out of the car. Give it a good disinfectant spray down. Check obviously every wire, or not every wire, well obviously as many wires as I could find, and then dial in with the computer to make sure that I got everything. Obviously I'm going to have faults for airbags with the seats being out. I'm going to have different couple of wee faults, but if I can narrow it down that I know that the faults that we have in the computer are relating to things that I've unplugged and not open circuits, short circuit the B plus, all that sort of thing, and then once I put the interior back in, connect everything back up to a full code scan, fingers crossed, once I clear all them codes, then that's going to be it. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at the minute. So that's day one. We'll see how long this takes us to get it back on the road.